Christmas Day. Welcome back, everybody. Merry Christmas to all of my subscribers, all of my watchers, all of the people that have ever joined in on a live or left a comment. May you get everything that you deserve and more. Figured for the Christmas occasion, I would jump on and do a live, answer any questions that you might have. We can chill and celebrate together. I had a Christmas dinner with my mom and dad last night, Christmas Eve. I'm fortunate enough to live close to my family. However, I am fully aware that there's always people out there who do not have the luxury of having people to spend time with and who do not have the luxury of having people around them. So I wanted to come on here, talk to my talk to my tribe, man. See what's good, see how everyone is feeling on this special day, and hopefully enjoy some nice moments together. As you can probably tell, I just got a fresh cut straight from the barber, trying to get fly for the holiday season. Anyway, guys, let's get it going. You can ask me anything. You can tell me your problems, whatever the case may be. I'll do my best to offer the perspective. Papuna official. Merry Christmas to you. To Merry Christmas to you as well, man. I'm a little bit under the weather from last night. Had a little bit too much to drink. You know how it goes in these holiday seasons, but that's okay. I'm finding it. I feel like I'm definitely in the worst shape I've been in a long time due to my inability to train like I normally do. But I'm just like I'm surrendering to it. I'm just I'm just gonna let this play out and then come back harder than ever. What's up, Elizabeth? Happy Christmas, bro. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Trash Dad. I appreciate that a lot, man. Without me, there is no without you, there is no me. Kushagra Paul. Merry Christmas. What are your plans for New Year's? I'm not a big New Year's fan like guy. It's like I'm not that big on New Year's. I'm gonna I don't really have a plan yet, to be honest with you. It's yeah, I don't like I feel like New Year's sometimes can feel a little bit forced, a little bit exaggerated. It's like that one time of the year where on New Year's Eve, what happens is you have a ton of people that never drink and who don't know what it's like to be drunk and who don't know how to act when they're drunk. Those people are the ones who actually drink on New Year's Eve. So I found that many times New Year's Eve gets messy. It's there's drama, there's bullshit. I'm way more of a Christmas guy than I'm a New Year's guy. I like Christmas. I like the Christmas vibes. The energy is so strong, so wholesome, so positive. The warmth, the decorations. Yeah, I'm a Christmas guy, man. New Year's for me is like, you know, it's not that important for me. What's up, Dre? Merry Christmas, man. Apollonius. Hello, I spent Christmas Eve alone and Christmas Day too. Well, lucky for you, here we are now together. So you're spending Christmas Day with me, Apollonius. All right? That's why I wanted to come on here and hang out a little bit to talk to the folks of whom I know that they don't have anyone to spend it with. Evolucious X. I'm just looking forward to the food today and New Year's. Yeah, the food. Again, I don't want to keep talking about me being out of shape or at least feeling out of shape, but I looked in the mirror this morning and I said, "Oh my god. I have been not giving any damns about like I've been drinking a lot, I've been eating a lot, not eating healthy. Oh my god. It's but there's no sense in trying to fight that. I feel during the holidays, I feel like it's better to indulge and then just start over and start clean in January. I never understood people that try to go on a diet or a cut in the holidays. I really feel like you're just putting yourself through suffering and pain for nothing. Bro, you're the best shape out of all of us. I look up to that. Well, thank you, man. But never compare yourself to anyone else, and I don't compare myself to anyone else either. It's not because I see someone walking that is in worse shape than me that I'm like, haha, I'm still better. No, I'm in competition with myself. So right now, I'm in less good shape for my standards. So I'm not, that's what I compare it to. Divine Mind, Christmas, New Year, all are man-made things create more distortion than peace. Um, I mean, that's a little bit negative, I'd say. I don't feel like there's necessarily something necessarily wrong with like all man-made things. I feel like that's just making a rule for the sake of making a rule. People like to do that. If it's XYZ, then it's bad. If it's XYZ, then it's good. It's like, no, there's plenty of man-made things that are pretty awesome. Like hospitals are man-made; they're pretty awesome. They save their lives and shit. Medicines are man-made; they're pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Christmas is pretty awesome too. People just need to chill out and stop looking for reasons as to why something sucks. Like, if you spend Christmas with nice people, it's gonna be nice, and you don't have to get. Not everything now does not have to be political and historical, and it's like it's so exhausting. Man, we have gotten to a whole new level of just like everything has to be connected to the past and how things are misrepresented, and everything is now offensive. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was just um, I was just reading I was on a forum and they were talking about this movie called Apocalypto. I think it's directed by Mel Gibson. I think it's called Apocalypto. It's one of the craziest movies, one of the best movies I ever saw. It's about the ancient Mayans, I believe. And long story short, someone was in the thread talking about a thread is like the conversation. Someone was talking about this is a whitewashed movie. They tried to like the natives didn't look like that. They looked way darker and this and that. And it's like so then someone came in. Basically, it was about who could rightfully claim the Mayans, something like that. And because they were looking too Hispanic for the taste of some people, right? And then some guy comes in and is like, what are we even talking about? Like the Mayans would literally sacrifice people, like behead them. Like it's not like we have to like we're supposed to look up to them just because they're from the past. Like I feel like I did a bad job explaining that. Anyway, cutting your hair is a crime. Marcus Mendez. Oh man. Hey, I gotta say, lately you're already like the third person to come in and tell me that uh my hair looked better before. I like it. I like the way it is. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it like this. I feel like I have to address that topic of the hair again as it keeps coming back. Um, Listen, guys, there is something that you need to understand. All right, like, and this is not even about opinions or taste or like what looks cooler. Every single time that I made a video, every single time that I came on live or that I filmed myself, I had to make a an effort for my hair to look good, meaning that every time I had to like it had to be right after it being washed, conditioned, and like combed and stuff. If I didn't do that, if I would just show you my long hair after a day after it being washed like a day before, it looked terrible. It became really stringy, really thin. My point is, it was getting to a point where my hair was becoming misrepresented on my videos because it didn't look like that all the time. It only looked like that when I was ready to shoot, but then the other moments it looked like shit all the time. And my family would tell me, my ex would tell me, some other people would tell me, and they were right. I started seeing it too. Like it just became messy. My hair just became too thin, guys. Like trust me, I wouldn't if I would have had if I still would have had thick, healthy hair. Yes, I would have kept it long. I'm telling you right now, I had to cut it. It was just too thick, too thin. It was no longer what you think it was, and how it looked was not how it looked all the time. That was like a made up, uh, like an enhanced version of it, if that makes sense. Sue Pete, Merry Christmas. Can you post a link to your consultation services? Sue Pete, Merry Christmas to you. I'm gonna give you my email. I'm old school. I know I should have like a fancy website, and I do, but this is the a much shorter way. So that's my email, Sue. Lorenz.reese@gmail.com. Send me an email on there, and we can make it happen. You know, um, I'm happy to say that I've been taking on more clients than ever, and it's been going really well. My mentorship service. So if you want to work with me, then feel free to send me an email. And just for those who are wondering what I do, with my mentorship service, I do this, what I'm doing now with you guys, but privately. So I do two video calls per week, and I'm in touch daily through text and audio messages. Merry Christmas, Alexandra. Those who are complaining they're alone should consider themselves again, should not take anything more serious. Should reconsider themselves again, should not take anything more serious. I don't get it, really. Lucius, you can always think of it in a positive light. Make selfish people focus on their family and friends a little bit more in case you get too carried away with life. As a Lucius, that's exactly what I told someone yesterday. Someone yesterday that I knew was complaining about Christmas, like, oh, these holidays are so forced. And I said, good. We need a couple of forced holidays a year. You know why? Because otherwise, people would just completely not see each other again. You need this like authoritative holiday like a Christmas or like a New Year's that's like that even the most antisocial person can get around, where it's like not you have to come out to the family cookout, you have to come out to the family meeting because it's Christmas. Because if it didn't have that like old school antique pressure, then there would be a vast segment of people that literally would just stop going outside, and they would just stop investing time into like their family and social gatherings. It's good that Christmas still has this like power, this like overall accepted, yeah, just like feeling around it, aura that you have to come. I think it's a positive thing because people get too antisocial, man. It's frightening how many people now just like to be in their house all day and just be on Netflix and be on their fucking computer, and like, God forbid, you have to come together with real life people and be in the same room and breathe the same air, and oh my god, you might even have to touch someone. Like, we are turning into fucking computers, man, antisocial androids that just want to be talking on their screens all day. I already know a bunch of girls like that spend so much time on Instagram that when you're with them, they don't know how to act. It's weird. Like, they just want to run back into their safe space of being able to control the conversation through text and emojis and double tapping it for liking a message. Like, I'm telling you, that's really what's going on. So these things like Christmas have so much value, and Corona and the lockdowns has made it 10 times worse. There's a bunch of people that now use Corona and COVID as an excuse to just say, I don't want to see anyone anymore, and just fucking stay home. Like, that is really a problem that we're having in society. Too many people that just want to just stay at home and not see anyone, and just and they mistake talking to people on social media for being social. No, you're not being social, really. Hello, are you still with your girlfriend? And if you are, do you know what kind of computer programming she does? No, man, we broke up like 4 months ago, James. Um, she does Python and stuff like that, but I'm not sure what else. James, I have schizophrenia. It is hard to get hired, and I think working from home doing computer programming would be a good job for me. Do you think so? Of course, man. If you're antisocial and you don't want to leave home, then computer programming is the way to go. Just enroll in a boot camp. Get a just Google like coding boot camp. Sign up for the one that's closest to you, cheapest one, and that's it. That's what my ex did as well. She got a great job out of it. Do you think the chemo accelerated the thinning process of my hair? Definitely. My hair was never the same after chemo. Like, yeah, it was never the same. I had black hair, like not black, but dark hair for a while. It really transforms your hair and everything. James, I have 7 months of free college left from the GI Bill, and I can take a boot camp. I don't know which type of programming to learn. Um, I think Java is like the basis, like coding stuff. Java, Python, but Google it, man. Oh yeah, you just go in Google and type in what is the most common coding language, and there is your answer. Learn machine language and Python. Right. That's what I said. Merry Christmas from Barbados. Shout out to Barbados. What is your New Year's resolution? Just build a business, get more clients, coach more, coach better. You know, the mentorship service. That's what I'm currently absolutely focused on. Travel a bit, and just that's it basically. I'm just really focused on the growing process of the business side. Merry Christmas, Rachna. What's up, Elena? Look at Divine Minds already looking for friends with benefits. So how do you think that's gonna go, Divine Minds? You're gonna run into someone on a chat box on YouTube, and then what? You're gonna send like naked pictures to each other on the phone. Go look for someone in real life, man. Don't be falling in love with digital ghosts. I made that mistake way too many times, so I'm not shitting on you. I'm just saying don't waste your time being in relationships with girls that are halfway across the world, man. It's a big waste of time. As a Lucius, I used to be that way. Getting older, trying to mature, you start to learn to see things different for the better. If you're trying to live a much happier life. Divine Mind, you're thirsty, man. Are you on Insta? That's funny. As a Lucius, oh my God, yeah. I kind of wish there was a limit on social media, especially the women obsessed with the attention on it. It's like a sin. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I would like to work in an office, maybe, but people don't understand. It can be very mean. James, you never have to work in an office again, man. Like remote working is here and is here to stay. Just learn how to code, man. Really, go take a coding boot camp. That's what you need to do. Divine Mind, you, Alfred, and me are all brainwashed, trying hard to cope with human-made reality. Find your reality and live freely. No need to impress mortal beings. You're the same dude asking a girl that you just met in a chat box who's from a different continent if she has Instagram and if she wants to be your friends with benefits. And you're the same guy talking about you're all brainwashed. You don't know what life is about. You guys don't understand. You're all so stupid and unevolved. Hold on, let me ask this chick if she got Instagram so I can go look at her stories and jack off. Dude, you need to shut the fuck up, man. People like you are the worst. Like on one end, you're going to be this spiritual high horse motherfucker. On the same sentence, you're asking some, you don't even know if she's a woman. You just see a female name and you're thirsty for Instagram pictures. That is sad as hell. I did Java in high school. I was so bad at it. I need more time to learn. You are great, man. Thank you. Hey, Coach Yasid, what's up, man? Hey, man, I hope they're doing well. Respects from Turkey. Shout out to Turkey. James, I remember you from the music forum and they were mean to you there. Are you still listening and playing basketball? I'm from the MISC forum. They were mean to me? I don't remember that. I got banned. I'm still listening. I'm still playing basketball. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so dude, you still? Oh man, you must have subscribed to me for ages. If you know me from the MISC forum, that's like the MISC is like a subsection of the bodybuilding.com forums. But those forums suck, to be honest. Like, yeah, I think a lot of bodybuilders have a lot of issues, man. They're not really nice people, and they're just like quite negative and um yeah, it wasn't a good vibe at all. What's up, Stars on Mars? What's up, Syrup? Your Discord is popping now. It has a lot more people, really awesome people in there. Yes. Hey, thank you for bringing that up. My Discord is indeed popping. Shout out to Steve and Callum. They are doing a great job running it. Anyone that is not aware yet, I have a Discord now, which means it's like a chat server that's online 24/7 where you can go and talk anytime you feel like it. All right. So listen, I'm gonna post a link so you can join the Discord as well. That link right there in the chat box. Um, click it, and then you can just be. That's basically my community, this community, but in a chat room that's online all the time. So go check it out if you want to connect with the community. And I'm there as well, of course. Not all the time, don't get me wrong, but I'm on there. Your hair didn't even seem like it was thinning. I know it didn't look like that because I was doing my best to make it look good. Again, guys, I love long hair. And if I still had strong, beautiful long hair, then I would still have long hair. You have to believe me. Like it's not that I said like I want to go back to a more conservative haircut, but the thing is about that though, if you cut your hair, like if you have your hair long for a long period of time, apparently it can make the quality less good. So what I'm trying to do now is what my game plan is. It might actually, if you cut it super short again the way it is now, it might actually get thicker again. Probably not, but what I'm saying is, if I notice it being thicker again, I might just grow it out again in the future and see what happens. But probably not. I hope to see you all there. Yeah, go join my Discord, guys. Really though, it's an awesome, awesome safe place. Any people that are negative, they get banned. Any advice for maybe a couple of years from now when I plan on getting back into dating? Should I bring up my schizophrenia at the beginning or let the girl find out later I'm different? Dude, don't go shooting yourself in the foot and just being like, this is the a list of all the things that's wrong with me. Like, no, man. First, just get her to like you, get her to be intrigued by you. Don't do this like fill up straight up honesty. Like I'm gonna tell you everything about me nonsense. Like it doesn't work like that. You have to really just take it step by step and get her to like you first. And then later on you can like introduce her to the things that might not be so great about you. Don't go for jobs. If you want to earn quickly through freelancing, start with web designing. Yeah, your hair looks thicker now. Yeah, but I also use like a spray to make it look like to make it look as if it has more volume. I feel like lately I've been my English has been deteriorating, man. I have issues with hormones now, so I lose a lot of hair. I still haven't found a doctor that takes me seriously. Do a comb over. I want to see how it looks. Hmm. Maybe one day, not today though. James, I know you're not into Christianity, but I've been lately going back to church and found faith again. I would like to be married. Girls like me at first, but then always leave after a few months. I mean, it just means you haven't found the right one yet, my man. And there's nothing wrong with going to church if that helps, if that makes you feel good, then go for it. Like at the end of the day, church and religion for that matter, it's just like it's a medium. It's just a gateway, the channel, being spiritual. A church is actually a great place to go and meditate. It's designed for that. Um, Anytime that I went to church, and I went to church a bunch of times because I'm born and raised Catholic Christian, I found it being pleasant to be there. Like it's a good moment because they force you to be quiet and to just like be in the moment. So it's there's nothing wrong with that at all, man. Oh, hey, James, thank you so much for the generous donation, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you for sponsoring the channel and my content. That really means a lot, man. I know a guy who wears a toupee and his girl still doesn't know after like 6 months of dating. Damn, that must be so crazy. So what? Like he's never showered near her or what? Like that's weird. But I mean, whatever. Nice, you have full healthy hair still. A lot of men losing hair early. I also start to lose hair very slowly. Guys, you talking to me like I'm like 35 years old. I'm 33 years young. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, man. Yeah, I mean, whoop de fucking do that I'm not losing my hair yet, but I, I think that's normal, right? Evolutions, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. You're the fucking best, man. At the end of the day, I'm grinding it out, putting my energy, my heart and soul into this. So for people like you and James to appreciate that and to support it really means a lot. Download Discord, guys, and join his server. Trust me, you'll love it. I agree. It's a really cool Discord that I have. So here you go. Do you get paid for that? Do I get paid if you so if you make a donation through Super Chat as you did here, I get I get so first YouTube takes they first they take 30% off it. So they take 30% off the $2, and then of that amount there's another 30% of taxes that gets, so basically I end up with like less than half. So if you want to make a donation to me without YouTube taxing the hell out of it and taking the chunk of it, you can just make a donation on PayPal as well. This is my PayPal ID, lorenz.dries@gmail.com. But I appreciate it either way. And I understand that people like to donate through the super chat function as it's safe and easy. Thank you for doing your live streams. Thank you, James. I just start using Minodixel every day for my hair and beard. Would you ever get a hair tattoo if you go bald in the future? I don't think so. Oh man, Ethelutius, thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That is a super generous contribution. $20 is a ton. Merry Christmas to me, man. Really appreciate that. It's really people like you who are keeping this thing afloat. Like every now and then, people make some donations, and that really makes a much bigger difference that you might think. So really appreciate that a lot, Evolucius. No problem. Merry Christmas. Hey, Evolucius the goat. Hell yeah, man. Evolucius came through. By the way, guys, lucky for me and for us, we have some awesome people like Evolucius making very generous donations, making it worthwhile for me to keep doing these lives for free. Um, if you have bills to pay and you don't have, the means to support financially, I totally get that. I understand. What you can do, however, it is, and it doesn't cost you a single penny, is hit that like button. Just hit that thumb if you like what I'm trying to do with these almost daily live sessions. And that is a great way for anyone to contribute, either either if you don't have the financial means to contribute. So thank you so much to Evolucius. Thank you so much to James Matadobera, Matadobera, and I appreciate it a lot, man. I really do. 28 minutes in. Let's keep it going, guys. On to the next question. What do you guys want to talk about? I feel like I already talked a lot about hair today. Lorenz, do you think it's important for every young man to learn how to fight? Hmm. Honestly, I would put going to the gym over learning how to fight. Cause the thing about learning how to fight, man, it's tricky. It really is tricky. I would like to keep it 100% real with anyone, and this might not be what you want to hear. The best, if you have a chance to run, you should run. You should never and this is coming from someone who's been in fights, but it's just not worth it. It's like the chances of something going terribly wrong in a fight are just so big. And for what? You should only fight if it is to directly protect your loved ones, or like if you're with your girl or something like that and she's in danger. You should never fight because someone insults you or someone is baiting you into it, or like that should never be a reason for you to fight ever. Um, because there's just too much shit that can go wrong. And even if you know how to fight, people they can't take it when they lose, so they end up using a knife or shooting you, crazy shit like that. So I wouldn't, honestly, I don't think it's that important to learn how to fight. I think everyone should know basic self-defense. Well, generous donations on Christmas get me kind of emotional and stuff. I feel spiritual beings. Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful Christmas spirit, a beautiful Christmas vibe. It has saved me a lot of times getting mugged. Well, there you go. Absolutely. I can't disagree with that. It's a good skill, but you got guns. Social skills to avoid fights, and yeah, just being in shape helps a ton. Yeah, me being tall and big has gotten me out of so many situations. Guys, also understand that once it gets to the point of actually fighting, there's no return. Once you start a fight, you better be ready to fucking fight. You can't just like punch someone and be like, "Oh, let's stop now, time out." Like, if you're gonna fight, you have to understand, like, you don't know where it's gonna end. And unless that you knock the other person out or you like completely, beat them up, it's not gonna be over unless he beats you up. You see what I'm saying? So be careful with that. I wouldn't recommend it. I was at the gym and saw a woman drowned. A man was trying to pull her out of the pool, and I went and helped him. Then I ran back to the locker room for my phone, called an ambulance. He did a good job. Wow, doing CPR. That I think she died. Jesus, and that really upset me. God damn, a woman drowned in the pool. What the fuck? What kind of gym is that? They don't got people watching and shit. How did that even happen? That's so crazy, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Just look at Arnold, how much success he has in any area in life. I had a poster with him when he won Mr. Olympia. Well, I mean, I don't think it, to be fair, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're talking about a once in a lifetime type of talent. He was so much more than just a bodybuilder. He exceeded in politics, movies, entertainment, bodybuilding. Like, I don't think you can really use him and say that's because that's not even anywhere near the norm. I think it depends where you live. I live in the UK, so there's no guns. It's easier to fight if you're getting mugged, but in the US, I wouldn't fight in a situation, dude. You're talking about it's easier to fight in the UK. The UK is notorious for knives. The UK is like knife central in the world. I don't think there's any other place in the world where more stabbings occur than in the UK. So yeah, I'm not fighting, dude. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting anyone with any time a knife enters the equation. People can die within the second, like literally. So I'm not doing that, man. I don't think that's a good argument at all. Because the UK ain't sweet like that. It's not safe like that. Merry Christmas. Just wanted to say hi. What's up, Donna? Paul Nice. I wish I wasn't a manlet. I work out in a gym that has a manlet. I feel like being bigger makes you look shorter. Does that make sense? Yeah, of course, I get that. But it shouldn't stop you from getting into shape. Fight Club is a great movie, though. I agree. This happened in November, and I want to learn CPR that I don't know where to learn. The lady on 911 asked if I could take over if he got tired. I said, yeah, but luckily the fireman came quick. Man, who y'all hanging out with that need to know how to fight? I feel like just getting the whole how to fighting, that's something that, like, once you're in your mid-20s, you shouldn't be in situations anymore where you're forced to fight. I don't see how that can still occur. Guys, fights only really happen in nightlife, in clubs, and shit like that. And if you're living in a place where it can occur in any given moment, then you need to move the fuck out, and you need to focus on your hustle and income to make more money so you can move somewhere else. Like that ain't it. Here we go, Divine Mind talking about wake up, guys, wake up. Don't you need to ask if someone else is on Instagram and you want to friends with benefits? My spiritual guy, James. My neighborhood is getting very dangerous. I hope I can get a good job and move somewhere in the country so I can get a good job. Yeah, you should, man. I just think that you can use the discipline from bodybuilding to build a body up and to get on a diet in many other areas in life to get success. Yeah, the pitfall of that is though that you might just get stuck at the bodybuilding process and just become obsessed with building muscle and just like never move on from that phase. Um, Definitely been there myself. What's up, top things, Tamil? Make money to give Viking an Christmas gift, boys. Thank you, Adelicious. I appreciate that. What's up, Nick Hagen? Shout out to Norway, man. I went to Norway. I saw a moose. I saw a moose. I went and rode on the Troll Highway as well. Have you ever thought about doing a TED talk? Sure, but it's not that easy to like do. Hey, I want to do a TED talk. Fuck yeah. I even have played with the idea of making a video vlog series that would be called like Roads to TED Talk. And then to make it all about me, um, like what it would take for me to get there, and filming, documenting the process. That would definitely be something like, that, like, that's a bucket list. That's one of my few things that I've left that I really dream of one day doing. See, that guy is the people that I deal with that I don't know about schizophrenia. I don't hear the voices or hallucinate or anything. Schizophrenics are not violent either. Mm. Happy holidays, everyone. Alicia Morgana. This has been the worst Christmas for me, having lost our family pet of 13 years. She was a Chihuahua. Her name was Pebbles, who was here one day and gone the next. Alicia, my condolences to you and your family. I'm sorry that you had to give up your pet. Really sorry, but at least you got to spend 13 years with it. That is a very long time for such a small and precious animal. So it sounds like she had a really amazing, long, and healthy life. So gratitude is in place and appreciation. No offense, the people way less interesting than Lorenz have been on TED Talks. I'd love to see you there. You deserve it. I agree, man. I feel like TED Talk definitely not always comes with the greatest quality speakers. And I'm not being I don't feel like I'm being cocky or like whatever delusional when I say I know I could kill it. I know if you put me on a fucking TED Talk stage, I'll kill it, man. Give me 30 minutes. I could do it in my sleep. I could go right now and I wouldn't even have enough time to talk about everything I would want to talk about. So that's definitely a dream of mine. And before you think I'm like this delusional fuck who thinks he's good at everything, I don't think I'm particularly good at anything or that I'm really smart for that matter, but I am good at communicating. I'm good at public speaking. I know I can do that. I know I can do that. And I know I'm able to like, I would be able to like really bring my message. Because you might think I'm like this on the computer, or, behind the computer screen. Guys, there's a lot of YouTubers who can talk really well like this behind the camera, like, "Ah, ah, ah, I'm confident, I'm smooth." When you get into real life, though, they can't talk. They can't even look you in the eye. I'm the same in real life. If any of you would ever talk to me or meet me in real life, I'm the same. I'm very forward, very social, and I think that's really what you need. Um, it would be neat to see him on TED Talk. Thank you for the condolences. No, Alicia, thank you for being here with us and sharing with us. Top thanks to Neil. Do you remember me and your little brother from India? Of course, man. I'm not sure he's from the little brother, but I'll take it. Have you ever thought about maxing out your genetic potential with gear? So, for those that don't know, he's talking about taking steroids in the gym. Man, I thought about it for sure. Like it's always a thought, that occurs, but I just, first of all, there's way too many side effects, way too many side effects. I don't want to shorten my life, and honestly, I'm just I feel like I would just go down a rabbit hole of like never because once you lose your natural card, once you're no longer natural, it's like it all becomes a lot less impressive. I'm very pleased and proud of my physique because it's all natural. It's all me. And I can go and stand next to many guys that took steroids. And I'm like, I didn't take shit, but I can definitely hang. I can definitely hang with the way I look. So I like that too much. I like, that. And just knowing too many people who have taken steroids and just regretted it. So that's never gonna happen. Also, I'm plenty big enough natural. I'm way more than big enough. Um, well, let's get Viking more known. Get more subs, likes, get your friends to subscribe to Viking. Hey, Evolucious, I like your flow, my man. I like it. It would be. Why do you think a lot of Indian guys are thirsty and desperate online compared to other countries? Yeah, I know. That's the thing, right? I don't know. I honestly don't know where that comes from, but I know it's a thing. Like this, I don't know. Have you read about vitamin K2 or maybe resveratrol? Dude, I no, I don't know what you're talking about. My friend was taking extra testosterone and fucked his body up so much. For sure, man. I got a plethora of friends who nested their body like that. Hey Viking, Merry Christmas. Have you thought about what were some of your greatest strengths you could see in your past year, and how would you connect it with some areas of improvement? Um, dude, just my greatest strength is just communicating, empathy, catching up on emotions and feelings, translating that, being like a transmitter for certain thoughts and feelings and ideas. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. So it's not like I learned something new about myself. I already knew that. I just took it to a different level this year, and I'm gonna take it to another level next year. That's the plan. Nah, bro, I'm from South India. I don't know Hindi. I only know English and Tamil. Just be consistent, and as a natural, you will look better than 99% of people you see on the street. Indian guys always ask for the boobs or the gene. Hmm. Have you ever seen someone from high school in public now? I find it so awkward. Dude, yeah, I run into people from my high school all the time. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's cool. We reunite. We talk about the past. It's fun. It's fun. I'm playing with you all brainwashed. All right, okay. Alrighty. All right, guys. 41 minutes in. You guys like my sweater? I literally got the sweater from my coach this morning. He gave it to me as a Christmas gift. That's why I'm wearing it. I have like a physical coach that I train with once a week on Saturday morning. We go and train on the running track, and he gave this to me. Are you sponsored? Nope. No, I am not. Hey Viking, what is your diet like? Let me switch up the hair for a second. See, now I look like a decent Belgian boy. My diet. I eat a lot of rice and chicken, a lot of pasta, a lot of minced meat, a lot of avocados, a lot of eggs, tuna, salmon, sweet potato. Yeah, thank you, Pawan. See, I like it more. I like it more like this. I like it more like this. Guys, I think my camera is gonna fall out again because it's doing this weird overheating thing again. I think I'm just saying if my screen freezes in the next couple of minutes, then you know what happened and you know why, and then it'll be over. That Valencia video was awesome. Why don't you put out more travel videos? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know. I have to be in the right mood for it. I have to travel, obviously, which I haven't been doing that much. And I'm not a travel vlogger. Like it gets tiring for me to just like talk about like stuff has to happen. I can only make a few of them before I feel like I'm over it. But I'm going to Tenerife in a couple of weeks, so I'll be vlogging that. All right, guys, no fighting, no fighting. Keep it nice, keep it pleasant. Listen, guys, as I said before, come join my Discord. This is the link. It's a safe space for anyone to come and share. So click on that link if you want to join my Discord 24/7 chat room open to anyone. It looks like this is running its course because I see people calling each other names, and I'm not with all that. 45 minutes is also a nice length, I think, to wrap it up. So, all that being said, I want to say one more time, thank you so much for all of the generous donations. Thank you, James. James, do you have room to grow your own vegetables? Not here because I'm in an apartment here, but I live close to my folks. They got plenty of room. They got a big garden. Sayer Slayer, we love you, mate. Never get your live streams. Hey, Sayer Slayer, shout out to you, my man. Welcome to the live stream. I'm happy that you finally made it to one. Lorenz, you're a cool guy, but more spontaneous travel videos would be awesome. The thing about that is, man, you need money to do more spontaneous travel, though, right? And I'm in that phase where I'm trying to make more money, but you can't make more money by always traveling around. So that's why I'm staying put and just grinding it out and putting out content the way I've been. But like I said, I am traveling again in 2 weeks, so I'll vlog there. But that's just something that I found. You can't really be a backpacker and really start a business at the same time. You just have to really lock in, have the routine, and of course I've also been getting my surgeries done, so I haven't been in the capacity to travel like that. You know, I love your physique. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Bro, show your arm again. I'm wearing a sweater though. It's like it's nothing to see, man. Nothing to see. And besides, I haven't trained arms in almost 2 weeks now, so it's not that impressive now, man. Also, hard choice, I think. Should I invest more, travel more? Oh, how old are you, Giannis? I'm 33 now, so I'm entering that phase where I'm like, okay, I realized like a year and a half, 2 years ago, if I don't get my shit together now, I'm gonna be 40 before I know it with nothing to show for it. So that's just why I made that decision. Also because I just felt like I've traveled enough, I've been to enough places to kind of know what it's all about. I'm not gonna tell you I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot. And it was you're 34. Then if you're 34, you should probably focus a little bit on like getting your shit together. You travel a lot. I kind of want to do that, but I need to practice social skills because I struggle to leave the house. Hmm. I use a lot of my money on travel. I also start and invest some. Yeah, it's impossible not to spend money when you're traveling for sure. I'm also a gym guy, but not a monster like you. Well, you're only in competition with yourself, man. All right, guys, listen. Um, if you want to get in touch with me from a mentorship service, this is my email, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. Send me an email if you want to work with me or reach out. Um, aside from that, I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you once again. Keep it safe. Enjoy this time with your family, your loved ones. I know I've asked this before, but is the anti-French sentiment in Belgium truly a real thing? Yeah, it is a real thing because we kind of like been suppressed by French people, historically, but it is a real thing. Like people from the Dutch side, the Flemish side, they don't like the French that much. On that note, I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll be back soon. See you later, Alessia. Peace.